Bryan Hayes has a lot to talk about on Thursday's edition of OverDrive on TSN Radio in Toronto with Jeff O'Neill and Jamie McLennan. Hazy, what a win for the Leafs. They get it done on the road, and all that heat on the core four. Marner gets a goal, Nylander gets a goal. Marner very good in this one. How much did the core four, even aside from the goals, really contribute to this victory?
Oh, I think it was significant, Jay. Like you mentioned, there's been so much heat on these guys. Feels like they've been in Florida for about a month and a half. They've been down there for a long time. But I think they've been picking up on the pressure. They're aware of it. They're aware of their history. They're aware of what was on the line tonight. And it would have been easy for them to roll over. But everything has to go through your best players. That applies to every single sport. It's no different in hockey. And it doesn't matter if you're up 3-0 in a series or down 3-0 in a series. And I thought Mitch Marner, as the game went on, he got better and better and better. I thought he had a great shift early in the second period where he was aggressive, and he made it clear, I'm here to play. I thought he was nervous in the first, but I thought he got better as the second went on. And in the third period, the real Mitch Marner finally arrived. He scores the game winner. That's massive. He made some really solid plays with the puck. He was really comfortable with the puck tonight. That's the real Mitch Marner. That's what is needed moving forward. But he wasn't alone. William Nylander, I thought, was outstanding tonight. He got them on the board early, and he was there constantly, including some big defensive plays in the third. And even though Matthews did not close offensively tonight, I thought he used his defensive prowess very well. He was strong in the faceoffs. I thought he was physical tonight, blocking shots tonight. It's not always going to be a Picasso. And in the playoffs, it doesn't have to be. All they had to do was score one more goal than Florida tonight. It happened to be off the stick of Mitch Marner and William Nylander. But I thought all three of those guys, and John Tavares was good enough where the core four solidified this win tonight. And I think it was really significant for their legacy and really their reputation, because it was not going well for them through 3 games. Tonight was a big game for the four of them.
Yeah, the sweep would not have looked good on the core four. Joseph Woll, boy, did he ever look good. You know, Hazy, I don't think that was in Kyle Dubas's blueprint over the summer to have Joseph Woll be your starter for a potential elimination game on the road, but he really rose to the occasion, didn't he? 24 saves.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was really, really composed tonight. Like, it's one thing to go in off the bench when you're not really prepared and you're basically playing with house money, which is what happened to him in Game 3. He had to sleep on this for a couple of nights. This is his first Stanley Cup playoff start, and I thought he looked like a veteran. And I think the defense helped him in that. I thought the Leafs played their best defensive game of the playoffs so far. They pushed everything to the outside. The Panthers really didn't have much opportunity to break through. They blocked a lot of shots. They out-hit. They won at the face-off dot. So all of that kind of built in to the Leafs protecting Joseph Woll. But he played as if he didn't really need it. Even the goal he gave up was off the power play, and it barely squeaked through him. I was really, really impressed with him. And I think this has the potential to be a big story, because it wasn't necessarily leading into the game tonight, because it was more about the core four. It was more about them being down 3-0. What was Sheldon Keefe going to do in the future? What could Kyle Dubas do in the future if they lost tonight? Joseph Woll, in a weird way, even though he's a rookie and their third-string goalie starting in such a massive game, I don't think he got the headlines he likely deserved. He's going to get them now because he played really well tonight.
Hazy, with the Leafs once again facing elimination on Friday, you know, we've been talking so much positive stuff about Game 4. Is there anything that you need to see extra from this team in Game 5 for them to avoid elimination once again?
Well, I think it's breaking through Bobrovsky, right? Like, again, they only scored 2 on him tonight. They didn't make his life that difficult. I thought the Leafs played very sound defensively. Again, they came in. It didn't matter if it was 5-4, 8-7, 2-1. They were just simply playing to win the game. But that door is still available to them. I think they need to really make his life difficult. And there's a levee that can be broken there. Bobrovsky is famous for running hot and then running ice cold. If they can break through that, if they can score early and often on him, Game 5, and if they find a way to beat him and beat the Panthers, I think the momentum completely shifts. The pressure's still on the Leafs. They're still down 3-1. I think if they win on Friday night, it becomes 3-2. They pot 3+ goals on Bobrovsky. The pressure completely flips. The momentum flips. So defensively, you keep playing the way you played. I think you go right back to Joseph Woll on Friday, regardless of what Samsonov's status is. But explosive offense, it's still there for them. That's the glass half full for the Leafs.
And the other glass half full is that OverDrive is going to be very, very entertaining on Thursday. Bryan Hayes, always great chat with you, buddy. We will hopefully talk to you after this weekend if the Leafs can continue to extend this series for us.
Thank you, buddy.